Hey guys, Jonathan here, and today we're taking a look at this Stranger Things Lego GWP that you get when you buy the Creel House when it first comes out. This will only be available for a limited time until supplies run out, but that being said, it's a really neat little set with 234 pieces and 2 exclusive minifigs, so let's take a look at the Squawk radio station from Stranger Things 5. So the Joyce minifig is made using parts we've gotten in other sets, like the torso that's been in Harry Potter sets, the regular Black Widow head, which of course we can flip around with an alternate expression, and hair that's been used on lots of minifigs like Hermione and even the original Joyce Byers minifig from back in 2019. Now, the original Joyce minifig is much better, but the thing to consider, of course, is that, this one came in a set you could buy at retail, and this one is coming in a set that will only be available probably for a few days at most. So I do like that this isn't an exclusive minifig because, kind of like the Star Trek GWP earlier this year and things like that, it's definitely a little bit annoying when there's an exclusive minifig in a set that if you don't get it exactly when it comes out, you're going to have to pay a crazy amount for later on. The same thing is true for Hopper. He uses the torso that was on the Johnny Thunder style character from the Lego City train set recently. And that's really cool. When we lift the hat off, you can see he just uses like the Loki head that's been used on so many figures and that beard, but there's what the torso looks like here. Then, of course, you put the beard piece on, straighten the head out, and add the hat. So, again, Hopper is super generic, especially compared to the original Hopper that was so cool, so accurate. But, again, I actually don't really mind it for a set like this because this is just kind of an added bonus for people buying the set when it first comes out rather than, waiting, which, if you gotta wait, you gotta wait. It is what it is. But I just love that these figures aren't going to be kept behind a paywall. That being said, that does bring us into the set itself now, which is a really neat little vignette display. I like this TV we have over in the corner here that has the, play graphic on that sticker. We have some junk just down there in the shelves. We have a transistor specs, which of course we see Joyce reading in the show when she's asking about the flux capacitor. We've got a little table with the phone. There's a remote under there as well as a radio. And we've got the on-air sticker with a little window piece here that is a very interesting sticker there. It seems like something we've been learning a lot about in Stranger Things with portals and things like that. So going to be interesting to see how that plays out. We've got the Squawk sticker on this window here, and then we've got Rockin' Robin's area here, which actually looks a lot like the show. Like, we see Steve changing out these tapes for all of the sound effects and stuff. We've got Rockin' Robin's little table there, and of course the record player and the microphone. I mean, honestly, this is a really, really nice little side build here. Love the sectional couch. It just looks incredibly cool. I'm very, very happy with the final product, and overall, I really, really dig it. It's just a great little GWP. There's nothing exclusive in here aside from the stickers, so if you just wanted to rebuild this and you could live without the stickers, you could just bricklink this for, I would guess probably $20-$30 on Bricklink, and honestly that might even include the minifigure parts since these pieces aren't exclusive. So overall it's really nice, and we'll go ahead and round out the review of this portion of the set. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this GWP. Like I said, it will only be available for a limited time as a freebie when you buy the Creel House from Lego, so you definitely want to make sure you don't miss that window. Otherwise, you'll have to get this on the aftermarket, where I'm sure it's going to be really expensive for what it is. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.